guns everywhere, viruses killing a bunch of people. It's like heaven.
Beer drinking, burger eating people.
Lovely, lovely. Sometimes I wish to live in America.
America has some big promise, and it's like live the American dream. That's how I see it. And the problem is there are so many bumps on the road to live the American dream. And the first point about living the American dream is having money. It's actually kind of hard to have the kind of money to live the American dream. And the dream is to actually do whatever you want, whenever you want. And how do you get to that point is by having money.
I'm gonna ask my friend Johan. Il y a un mec ici qui pose des questions. C'est quoi tes après? I think it's good to be an American, but yes, your university are expensive, very expensive, and you don't have a very good social security.
I'm from Sweden. I think America's a great country, actually. I've been thinking about moving there in the future.
I feel as though that question, you gotta split into different things, right? So if you ask me, what do I think about the American people in general? I think they're nice, they're kind. They're a little more friendly than a lot of the Canadians. Well, we are friendly, but you guys are more open about it. The American government, though, would be a different question altogether. There are a lot of things where I don't agree with the government, but I make the distinction between the citizens and the government, though.
Well, we think many things. How they're for now, the fact that they're the most highly infected country because of their really bad diets and their shite immune systems, how they're just lazy and they do not think straight. Example for gun laws, how they're like, oh yeah, the solution to fix gun laws is add more guns. What else? Trump looks like a peach, or an Oompa Loompa, as we say. And I almost got shot in America, actually. So, yeah, I hate America.
South Africa, but I've lived in America since 2011. It's great. I've loved growing up here. I mean, there's still like parts of Africa that I miss, like when we'd go on vacation to the bush or the wildlife and we'd see the views and stuff. But America's been great. I love it here.
One thing to live the American dream is actually some promise to let your people work as much as they need to get the money. So working non-stop.
I feel as though there has been a lot of, I could say, meddling in a lot of countries, and it caused a lot of cascading problems down the line. Case in point, like Latin America, when they had their own like governments in, but it didn't fit with the American agenda, and so the CIA caused like a coup, I guess, and so it caused a lot of problems down the line. Or when they feel as though they want to put their hands into like the policies of other countries just to align with their agenda, which I don't think would be appropriate if you're in a global community. You know what I mean?
Because of American military, they play around in Middle East. I'm not sure about army, but I like American people.
Oh boy, we could be talking about this for months. I do not agree with how Trump, handles this COVID situation.
He's kind of dumb. And I dislike him and his views.
Yeah, or you could say that, yeah.
Well, this guy came up to my dad, who had a camera, and he was taking photos of like the skyscrapers and whatnot. He was like, yo, stop taking photos of my car. And he was trying to get my dad to take off the camera and show the photos. They didn't take photos of his car. And at the time, I could tell he was getting really pissed off. And when I looked at his pocket, you could just see the outline of like a gun. And I was like, That's why I just told him to speed up, because the guy was like fiddling with his pockets a lot, and obviously the pocket that had the gun in it.
Oh, I think America's quite a funny country. I mean, you got guns that are quite legal there, which seems kind of fun because you can shoot a lot. And like, I understand that the president in America is not really seeing that as good, but in these desperate times, you know, he's doing quite a great job dealing with the coronavirus. But America in total, oh my God, what? Yeah, I don't think America's a bad country, nor do I think that it's really good. It's just that you got those people in like the South that kind of not really that kind. Like, there's quite a lot of things in America that are socially acceptable and socially unacceptable. Like, from my home country, what I do to greet my family, sometimes it's either a handshake or like, I don't know, like kind of a kiss on the cheek, which means hello in my country.
Wait, Are you serious? Have you looked at the news? Okay, listen YouTube. Everything is wrong with it. Everything. If you can think of a topic in society about society, it's probably wrong with it. There's probably some huge mistake that's going on right now.
Was? Habe ich gerade meinen Offizier-Avatar drin? Nein. America. I'm from Germany. My opinion, America is not really good. But because they have Donald Trump as the ruler.
In terms of like what he said about our politics and our history, I think he needs to be a little bit more educated. You know, as an American myself, you know, living in an economy under Donald Trump, I think it's been especially good, especially for my grandparents who are small business owners, and you know, I can go on and on about the good things that have, you know, how I've benefited, how my family's benefited, how people I've known benefited from the current administration.
Well, gun control is kind of getting out of hand, I guess. I mean, it's good to give people freedom, but not too much freedom as where they can shoot guns and stuff. And everyone with a license where they shoot up a school. And I mean, it's really easy to get a gun. It's easy everywhere because of the internet nowadays. But I mean, in America, it's even easier.
Germany.
I'm in the US.
I like it. I do hear that it has many games.
We do like our video games.
A lot of, fat people because Americans are eating too much.
I don't like to compare us to Russia because I don't exactly like Russia. They're kind of a thorn in our side in a way. You know, China has recently upped that, but you know, Russia's still there. I don't see a lot of similarities to us and Russia in any way, maybe besides, you know, military strength. But even on that scale, we're better.
You have opportunities, but you don't get much help to reach them, if you know what I mean, right? Yeah, it also feels like the gap between rich and poor is quite large. So
it's a great country, but I know like the politics and is like not so well because of Trump. But I don't really know much about politics. All I hear is like Trump is bad and but like in general, this country is pretty great. Like all the movies come from there. Like they are like one of the biggest countries in the world, right? Yeah, and like Canada is their ally, I think.